Every successful person you admire started before they were ready. While you're still planning, researching, and waiting for the perfect moment, they're already 3 steps ahead. Here's the uncomfortable truth that separates dreamers from achievers. The 13th century mystic Rumi revealed this universal law. As you start to walk on the way appears. The path doesn't exist until you take the first step. This isn't just poetry. It's the operating system of every breakthrough in human history. Picture yourself right now. You have that idea sitting in your mind. Maybe it's a business you want to launch, as a career change you've been considering, or a creative project gathering dust. You tell yourself you need more time, more money, more knowledge, more connections, just a little more preparation. Meanwhile, someone with half your qualifications just started. They don't have a perfect plan. They don't have all the answers. But they have something you don't have yet. Momentum. Here's what happens in your brain when you wait versus when you start. The waiting mind creates elaborate maps of imaginary territories. It builds castles of what if and fortresses of not yet ready. But the starting mind, it discovers that the ground beneath your feet is more solid than any map could show. When you take that first messy step, 3 things happen immediately. Your brain releases dopamine, rewarding the action and making you hungry for the next move. Your perception sharpens, suddenly noticing opportunities that were invisible before. And most importantly, the world begins to respond to your movement, revealing paths that only appear when you're actually walking. Think about the last time you procrastinated on something important. You spent more energy avoiding it than actually doing it, didn't you? That's because your mind was trying to solve the entire puzzle before picking up the first piece. But puzzles aren't solved by staring at them. They're solved by placing one piece at a time. Rumi himself embodied this principle in the most dramatic way. Born as Jalal ad-Din, he was a traditional Islamic scholar, teaching religious law in a structured, predictable life. Then at age 37, he encountered the wandering dervish Shams of Tabriz. In that moment, everything he thought he knew about his path crumbled. Instead of retreating to the safety of his scholarly tower, Rumi stepped into the unknown. He began writing poetry that would touch hearts 8 centuries later. He founded a mystical order that still exists today. He transformed from a local teacher into one of history's most beloved spiritual guides. But here's the crucial detail. Rumi didn't know he was becoming Rumi. He simply started walking toward what called to him, one verse at a time, one dance at a time, one teaching at a time. The way appeared as he walked it. Modern neuroscience now confirms what Rumi intuited centuries ago. Research shows that successful entrepreneurs share one key trait. They act before they feel ready. While others are paralyzed by uncertainty, they're energized by it. Their brains are literally wired differently, treating unknown outcomes as exciting rather than threatening, like a river that carves its channel by flowing, not by planning its route. These individuals create their destiny through motion. The riverbank doesn't exist before the water moves. The path doesn't exist before the walking begins. Imagine you're standing at the edge of the most important decision of your life. Behind you lies the comfortable prison of someday. Ahead lies the wild territory of what if I try. You can feel your heart pounding. Your palms are sweaty. Every rational thought screams at you to wait, to prepare more, to be absolutely certain. This is the moment that separates your future self from your current self. Not tomorrow's moment, not next month's perfect opportunity. This moment, with all its imperfections and uncertainties. You think about the person you could become if you don't start today. 5 years from now, you're still preparing, still gathering information, still waiting for conditions that will never be perfect. The idea that once burned bright in your chest has dimmed to a barely flickering ember of regret. Or you think about the person you could become if you start now. Messy, imperfect, learning as you go, making mistakes that teach you things no book ever could, building something real, something that grows stronger with each imperfect step forward. The clock doesn't stop for your preparation. Life doesn't pause for your planning. Right now, someone else is starting the thing you're still thinking about starting. They don't have your advantages, your insights, or your potential, but they have something more valuable. They have the courage to begin before they're ready. Feel that tension in your chest? That's not anxiety about the unknown. That's excitement about what's possible when you finally trust the process of becoming. So let me say this again, because your life depends on understanding it. The way appears as you walk it. Not before, not after, as you walk it. This isn't just about business or career moves. This is about how reality itself works. The universe is not a museum where all paths are predetermined and waiting for you to discover them. The universe is a collaborative artwork where your movement creates the very ground you stand on. Every step you take reveals the next step. Every action you take teaches you something you couldn't learn by thinking. Every move you make changes not just your position, but your entire understanding of what's possible. The secret successful people know isn't that they're braver than you. It's that they've learned to trust the process of emergence. They understand that clarity comes through engagement, not contemplation. They know that the path reveals itself to those who walk it, not to those who study it. Your future self isn't waiting for you to become worthy of your dreams. Your future self is waiting for you to take the first step toward them. Today, with whatever you have. From wherever you are, the way is appearing right now. Can you see it?